Questions?
Defensively, they shot a pretty high percentage throughout the game. It seemed like they moved the ball real well and got a lot of open looks. Just how do you assess how you guys play defensively?
You know, early on, you got to be able to keep the ball in front of you. I thought some of the swings, catching and ripping through, we just got to be able, and we talked about it at halftime, be able to catch that first move because it's so difficult because, I mean, the way the game is played now with such space, you're closing out in space, so you got to sell something, try to catch the first move, therefore then your gap help can be there. That was the biggest thing, which allowed them to get downhill, knock down some threes early, which, you know, they didn't throughout the entirety of the game, but they knocked them down early, which gave them a lot of confidence. But just the ability to catch the first move, and then we just, you know, once you get into that rotation, you just have to sell out and have multiple efforts.
What did you make of De'Aaron's game?
Foxy, I mean, you know, he does what he does. I mean, he's going to make shots, shot well from the three-point line tonight in a double-double. I mean, we know he can play. We know he can play at a high level.
Hey, Doug, it seemed like you guys just are playing from behind a lot. How do you flip that and get that good momentum and put teams on their heels, on their back heels?
You know, coming out early, we just have to make sure that we're playing with a sense of urgency because once we get going, you find that urgency in your game and you find like that good rhythm. But that's where you got to lock arms with each other and just, you know, support each other through those times because it's ultimately about getting stops. I mean, you're going to make and miss shots. That's part of the game. You can't allow that to affect any other parts of your game. And just, you know, if you see something out there on the floor, and we talk about that as a player, something you see, and then you go to it, hey, coach, we got something, let's go to this. But it's really about the stops, to be honest with you. Defend, rebound, and share the ball. That's the identity of Sacramento Kings, and we're going to continue to pursue that.
With Dennis, it seems like he's found himself again coming off the bench. Can you just speak to that?
Yeah, I mean, listen, Dennis, he was brought here for a reason. Love him, know what he does, and know what he brings. There's no anything like this is the nature of our game and just trying to find rhythm for the guys because we were getting off the slow starts, still getting off the slow starts, but he has found a game, and I like to see that in him. I've told him, just, you know, ultimately stay aggressive, play your game. We love you. This is where you at, and just continue to play with the same passion and desire, and you see it out there, and it's beautiful to watch. So now it's just, you know, finding the ability to start well, play smart, and then finish a game. That's where we're at because we've been in a lot of these games, and tonight I felt like it's just like one of those things where you're one stop away from really getting over the hump. But those are the things when you get on a drought like this that they're not going to fall your way. You got to go get them. You got to grab them. You got to take them.
What would you make of Zach's game? It seemed like you were a little bit quiet, and then you elected not to have him there in crunch time again.
Nothing. I mean, just trying to find a lineup that's working. And I just saw him in the hallway and just said, you know, Malik got going, trying to find something. He found a little bit of a game. I was getting ready to put him back in, and Malik hits a shot, gets to the free throw line, or I can't remember exactly what it was. But then, you know, as the game went on, I knew it might have been cold, so wasn't 100% sure. But nothing like Zach is who he is. He's who he is for us. But on any given night, we're trying to find rotations that allow us to get over the hump and win a ball game. And tonight, not a big deal.
And with DeMar scoring at a very efficient clip tonight, obviously in contrast with how his previous two games went, just what did you see from him, maybe from a demeanor standpoint?
Looked to be some arch on that shot, you know, and sometimes it had been flat, but, you know, he came out and he was ready to go. So, I mean, that's who he is. That's him and Zach. That's what they do. And on any given night, it might be the opposite way. So we're just trying to put together those combinations. At the same time, the most important thing is playing to our identity, and that's what we're trying to coach to and play to every single night is defense, rebounding, and share the basketball. And we're making those steps. Now we got to put together that full 48 to get the W.
Thanks, everyone.
Appreciate you guys. Thank you.